In last lecture, we just started dynamics of electrical drives, where we have seen what is the fundamental torque equation. Okay. The equation we have derived is given by this equation number 2. I will select pointer first. Okay, this is the equation number 2 we have derived. Okay, this equation can be written as T minus TL is equal to J d omega m by dt. Okay, where J d omega m by dt is a dynamic torque, okay, which is present only during starting, acceleration, deceleration. Means what? When there is speed change, when there is a speed change or transient operation is there, okay, in that case only this term J d omega m by dt is present. Okay, so we can say that this term J d omega by dt is present during transient operation. Okay, but during steady state conditions, okay, means what? Steady state means what? No speed change is there. Okay, this derivative d omega m dt is equal to 0, then this equation becomes equal to 0. Okay, from these two equations you can conclude that in either cases, okay, in both cases the direction of motor torque and the direction of load torque are opposite to each other. Okay, always remember the load torque acts in the opposite direction that of the produced motor torque, electromagnetic torque. Okay. Okay, next point we are going to see is the multi-quadrant operation of drives. Okay, before going to see example of lift, we have to first establish what are the sign convention for speed, torque, power. Okay, okay, speed. Okay, first is the sign convention for speed. The motor speed is considered to be positive if it is rotating in forward direction. Okay, suppose you are operating on a particular motor. Okay? If you consider clockwise is the forward speed, okay, then you can note it as a positive speed. Okay, and so the anti-clockwise will be the negative speed. Okay, suppose for other example, if you decide to take anti-clockwise speed as a forward speed, then the clockwise will be the reverse speed. Okay, is what you have to decide which direction of rotation is forward and which is the reverse before going for calculation. Okay, motor speed is considered to be positive if it is rotating in forward direction. Okay, forward direction may be anti-clockwise or clockwise. If we consider a particular direction of rotation as forward or positive, then rotation, okay, I will select first laser pointer, then you can see what I am reading. Okay, if you consider a particular direction of rotation as forward, okay, then the rotation in opposite direction will be the reverse direction. Means what? If you take anti-clockwise as a forward direction, then clockwise direction will be the reverse direction, negative direction. In applications involving up and down motion, but in case of applications involving up and down motion, the direction of rotation of motor causing upward motion will be the forward. Okay, for example, I will draw a diagram here. Okay, for example, consider, okay, this is the motor, and suppose it is driving a load, okay, which we have to rotate or we have to lift, okay, in upward direction. So in order to lift this particular load, okay, you have to rotate this machine in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so in this case the anti-clockwise direction will be the forward or positive direction. Okay, means what? In case where up and down motion is consider the direction of rotation of motor causing upward motion will be the forward motion. Okay. Next, the sign convention for torque. In case of forward motion, if the motor torque causes it to accelerate, then it will be the positive torque. Okay, means what the driving torque or torque required to accelerate the machine to increase the speed of the machine will be the positive torque. Okay, uh, the slope the load torque operates in opposite direction that of the motor torque. Okay, earlier we have seen that load torque is always acts in the opposite direction that of the motor torque. Okay, if for example in this diagram, okay, we have to lift this machine in upward direction. Okay, and in order to lift this load, okay, you have to accelerate this machine so that it will run in this direction at an anti-clockwise direction. Means what the your torque must also work in the same direction. Okay, motor torque T must also work in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, in that case only you can lift the load and by accelerating the machine. Okay, obviously in this case the load torque, okay, will be in the opposite direction TL. Okay, obviously the weight of the load, okay, uh, under the effect of gravity will acted in downward direction. Okay, means what the load torque is in the opposite to that of the motor torque. Okay, next is the what are the modes of operation. Okay, during motoring, what happens? Electrical energy is converted into mechanical energy. That is, power flows from supply to motor. For example, suppose this is the source, and suppose there is some converter circuit is there. Okay, converter circuit is there, or power modulator, which converts input power into required output power, and which is given to a particular motor. Okay, okay, during motoring what will happen, the motor will take energy power from source. Okay, therefore the direction of power flow will be from source to load. Okay, this is the source and this is the load. Okay, direction of flow will be the from source to load. But during braking what happens, motor works as a generator converting mechanical energy into electrical energy. Okay, means what in that case, okay, in case of braking the power flow will be reversed. Okay, it will flow from load to source. Okay, for example, driving a electrical vehicle. Okay, consider electrical vehicle where uh, power flow during regeneration is possible. Okay, consider an example where power flow for during regeneration is possible, and suppose we are driving that motor on slope. Okay, you are going downward, okay, on slope. In that case, due to gravity, that motor is running. Okay, and whatever be the mechanical energy available at the motor terminals, okay, motor shaft will be converted into electrical energy, because the motor shaft is driving or running due to the effect of gravity itself. Okay, means what the shaft is rotating and the electrical energy will be produced, okay, which will be induced in the stator, and that energy will be taken out and fed back to the supply. Okay, means what during motoring energy flow is from source to load, and during braking it is reverse. Okay, from load to source. Okay, now this diagram shows multi-quadrant operation of various quadrant operations. Okay, uh, power developed by motor is given by the product torque and speed. Obviously P is equal to T into omega m. This equation you are familiar with. Okay, uh, as for example, if you want to calculate the power in terms of electrical terms, then P is equal to V into I. Okay, but the mechanical power, okay, developed at the shaft or developed in the motor will be equal to torque into speed. Okay, both these formulas are equivalent. Okay, but the uh, the domain of calculation is the different. This is the electrical domain and this is the mechanical domain. Okay. In quadrant 1, what will happen in quadrant 1? If you see this diagram, the x-axis is the torque and y-axis is the speed. Okay. For example, you are in earlier lecture I have shown this type of graph, okay, where v is the y-axis and I is the uh, x-axis. Okay. You know the equation of speed and torque for the DC motor. For example, EB is equal to K phi omega. Okay, such equations you have studied in DC machine, is it? I will ask one of you. Ashwini Mari, are you there? Ashwini Mari. Hello, Ashwini Mari. Hello, Akanksha Pavarkar. Akanksha, anyone of? Okay, do you studied this equation EB is equal to K phi omega m in DC machines?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I will show how this equation is coming for other students. You know this equation, I think. EB is equal to pi z n p by 60A. You know this equation, okay? Where pi is flux produced in the machine, Z is the number of conductors, N is the speed, P is the number of poles, A is the number of parallel paths. Okay, and for a particular machine, these terms are constant. Z, P, and 60A. These terms are constant. Therefore, this equation can be written as EB is equal to K pi n, where K is a constant equal to Z into P by 60A. Okay, or here n is in rpm. Okay, if we want to write this equation in terms of speed in rps, radian per second, then the equation becomes k pi omega m. Okay, means what? And vb is equal to va minus iara is equal to k pi omega m. Okay, and suppose we want to implement a armature voltage control method. In that case, you can see that the va is proportional to omega m for a constant field winding. Okay, va proportional to omega m. Okay, similarly, you know the equation f is equal to BIL. Okay, you know this equation by studying Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, which states when a current carrying element, okay, current carrying, I is nothing but what? A current. L is nothing but what? A length of conductor. Means what? I into L becomes current carrying element. When a current carrying element is placed in a magnetic field, okay, whose flux density is equal to B, then that current carrying element will exert or will feel a force of equal to product of flux density into IL. Okay, means what? F is equal to BIL. Okay, and suppose means what? F is proportional to B into I. Okay, B into I, proportional to B into I. Similarly, torque is nothing but what? A bidirectional force. Okay, similarly we can write that T is also proportional to B, or phi by B is equal to phi by A. So I can write here phi into current I. Okay, for example, in case of DC motor, it is a current, armature current IA. Means what? T is equal to K phi IA. Okay, means what? T is proportional to phi or Ia for constant, or if we maintain field current constant, then T is proportional to I. Okay, means what? If in this where we show voltage axis, it is nothing but what a speed axis. Where we shown as a current axis, it is nothing but what a torque axis. Okay, these terms are analogous to each other. Once again, I will share the presentation. Okay. Means what? I can replace V by speed and current by torque. Okay. This is the quadrant operation in terms of electrical quantities, and this is the quadrant operation in terms of mechanical quantities. Okay. The information of various quadrants is given here. The quadrant 1 is known as forward motoring. Okay, because the speed is positive and power is positive. Okay, you can see here this part is the positive part. Okay, means what? Speed is positive, and also the torque is positive. Both are positive. Means what? Product T into omega will be positive. Power will be positive. Okay. Therefore, power is positive. That is, power is flowing from source to load. That is motoring. Okay. This quadrant is known as forward motoring. Why? The forward word coming from whether your speed is forward or reverse. Okay. In first quadrant, the speed is positive. Means what? We can say that the speed is forward. And the motoring is coming from what? Where the power is flowing from source to load or load to source. Okay. In first quadrant, okay, the torque is positive. Therefore, the product speed into torque will be the positive. Okay. Means what? Power is positive means what? The power is flowing from source to load. Okay. Means the motoring operation is there. Okay. So this quadrant is known as forward motoring. Forward is word coming from speed, and motoring is word coming from the power flow. Okay. Similarly, in second quadrant, again, the speed is positive. Speed is positive, but torque is negative. Okay, but torque is negative. Therefore, the product T into omega m will be negative. Okay, in second quadrant, speed is positive, torque is negative, and power is also negative. Okay, this information is given. Speed is positive, therefore the word forward. And the power is negative means what? Power is flowing from motor to source now. Okay, means what? We are working in braking. We are working on braking operation. Therefore, the second quadrant is known as forward braking. Okay, similarly, third quadrant is known as reverse motoring. Okay, reverse word is coming from because the speed is now negative. Okay, here you can see that the speed is negative. Speed is negative, therefore the word will come reverse. Okay, and also speed is negative and torque is also negative. Okay, negative into negative is positive, means what? Power is positive. Okay, both torque and speed are negative, but the product of them will be positive. That is, power is positive means what? Power positive means power is flowing from source to load. Okay, therefore the word will come motoring. Okay, therefore third quadrant is known as reverse motoring. Similarly, fourth quadrant is known as reverse braking. Okay, in the fourth quadrant, the speed is remain negative. Therefore, the word reverse will come, and the product of torque into speed. Speed is negative and torque is positive. Okay, here the torque is positive. Means what? The product T into omega m will be negative. Power is negative means what? Power is flowing from load to source. Therefore, the word braking will come. Okay, therefore, fourth quadrant is known as reverse braking. Okay, सगळ्यांना कळालं आहे? कोणतरी विचारतो मी आता. ओके, कुणाकडे इथे ओप्पो विवो मोबाईल आहे काय? विवो, ओप्पो विवो कुणाकडे आहे का स्टुडंट्स मध्ये? कुणाकडे असेल तर हात वर करा. अनिकेत, तुझ्याकडे आहे का? अनिकेत कोळी, प्रणव वाटवे. हॅलो प्रणव, अरे काय ऐकताय का? मोबाईल बाजूला ठेवला नाही आहे काय? बरं, तुला एक काम कर की, रेडमी असू दे चालतंय. जे पार्टिसिपंट्स आहेत, ओके, तर जे मॅक्झिमम जे पार्टिसिपंट असतील, प्रणव, आर यू लिसनिंग? हॅलो प्रणव.
हा सर.
हा, पार्टिसिपंट्स जे दिसत आहेत ना, त्यांचा एक स्नॅपशॉट काढून ठेव, म्हणजे प्रेझेंट आपल्याला कळेल. ठीक आहे? हॅलो प्रणव.
बरोबर.
हा, ज्यावेळी मॅक्झिमम पार्टिसिपंट असतील त्याच वेळी काढ.
हा, ठेवतो.
ओके. हा, आणि सर्वांना साठी लेक्चर झाल्या लगेच ती अटेंडन्स शीट मी शेअर केलेली आहे, त्याच्यात लगेच जाऊन अटेंडन्स भरायची. ओके, मागं लावायला लागू नका. नंतर प्रेझेंटी कमी असेल, मार्क कमी पडले तर मग विचारू नका. ओके, सगळ्यांना कळालं आहे? नंतर विचारतो याबद्दल. की प्रणव कांबळे आहेस का तिथे? प्रणव कांबळे, हॅलो प्रणव, हेडफोन वापरा. प्रज्वल पाटील, प्रणव काय ऐकू जात नाही वाटतं. प्रज्वल पाटील आहेस का? प्रज्वल लोखंडे, प्रज्वल लोखंडे आहे का? प्रज्वल लोखंडे, काय प्रश्न विचारायचं म्हणण्यानंतर पूर्ण गायब होतं. कोणाला विचारे मग आता? स्नेहल पाटील, हॅलो स्नेहल पाटील. श्वेता भोसले, श्वेता भोसले आहात का? कोण आहे? एक जण तर आहे का कोण? स्वरूपा सुतार आहात का तुम्ही? अनम्यूट करा. स्वरूपा सुतार. अरे, उत्कर्षा कदम, उत्कर्षा, हॅलो, माझा तर आवाज येतोय का? ऐश्वर्या वडगावे,
हॅलो सर.
आवाज येतोय ना माझा ऐकू?
हॅलो,
आवाज येतोय का ऐकू?
हो
काय ते मुलांना बाकीच्यांना ऐकू येत
हो
नाही?
हो येतोय.
बर, तुम्हाला प्रश्न तर विचारतो. तर फॉर एक्झाम्पल क्वाड्रंट 2 आहे. ओके, तर क्वाड्रंट 2 ला फॉरवर्ड ब्रेकिंग हे नाव दिलेलं आहे. हाऊ दिस नेम कम?
स्पीड पॉझिटिव्ह आहे त्याची, त्यामुळं
त्यामुळं
फॉरवर्ड बोलतात त्याला.
आणि
फॉरवर्ड.
ब्रेकिंग
ते तो क्वाड्रंट आहे तो पॉझिटिव्ह निगेटिव्ह पॉझिटिव्हचा आहे. म्हणजे स्पीड पॉझिटिव्ह आणि पॉवर निगेटिव्ह असं.
पॉवर निगेटिव्ह कशी काय?
टॉर्क निगेटिव्ह आपला, त्यामुळं.
पॉवरचा फॉर्म्युला काय आहे?
T/WM.
WM नाही, ओमेगा एम म्हणायचं. ओमेगा एम.
ओमेगा एम.
बर, मग या दोघांचं प्रोडक्ट काय येणार?
मायनस मध्ये येणार.
ओके, मायनस येणार. त्यामुळे त्याला काय म्हणायचं?
निगेटिव्ह. पॉवर इज निगेटिव्ह अँड स्पीड इज पॉझिटिव्ह.
ओके, पॉवर इज निगेटिव्ह मीन्स व्हॉट? पॉवर फ्लोविंग डायरेक्शन काय असेल?
रिव्हर्स.
रिव्हर्स मीन्स व्हॉट? फ्रॉम सोर्स टू लोड और लोड टू सोर्स?
लोड टू सोर्स.
Okay, means what? We are operating in braking. Okay, therefore the name forward braking. Forward name is coming from whether your speed is forward or reverse, and braking or motoring coming from whether the power flow is from load to source or source to load. Okay. Next, काहीतरी important message टाकायला द्या बघा. Chat. नाही काय बसलं. मी एनोनेट तर ऑफ करतो. ओके, हे दरवर्षी 8 मार्काला पेपरला पडतंय. म्हणजे शिवाजी युनिव्हर्सिटीला पडत होतं, तुम्हाला सुद्धा हे 100% असणार आहे. एक्सप्लेन मल्टी क्वाड्रंट ऑपरेशन विथ द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ हॉइस्ट असं एक असतं. ओके, क्वेश्चन. ओके, आता हे ऍक्च्युअल मध्ये एक्झाम्पल आहे बघा. ओके, मल्टी क्वाड्रंट ऑपरेशन ऑफ ड्राईव्ह And here we are going to see the example of hoist. Hoist is nothing but what? A lift. Okay, we are in case of lift. Okay, these two conditions must be considered. Okay, actually these conditions are there. The weight of empty cage. Okay, empty cage means what? Where the room where we are going, and it is lifted to go for a particular floor. Okay, cage is nothing but what? That part. Weight of empty cage, लिफ्ट मध्ये जिथे आपण ऍक्च्युअल मध्ये उभा राहतो ते, मस्ट बी लेस दॅन वेट ऑफ काउंटर वेट. काउंटर वेट म्हणजे काय? ते ऍक्च्युअल मध्ये जे काही पर्टिक्युलर मोटर असते ही, ती मोटर फॉर एक्झाम्पल ही जी काही केज आहे ती लिफ्ट करायची असेल, ओके, तर त्या केसमध्ये त्या केजच्या दुसऱ्या साईडला म्हणजे हा जो काही फॉर एक्झाम्पल हा जो काही आयर्नचा एक रॉड किंवा दोरी असते ही, ओके, तर त्या दुसऱ्या साईडला जे असतं ते एक वेट त्या ठिकाणी कनेक्ट केलेलं असतं, त्याला म्हणतात काउंटर वेट. फॉर एक्झाम्पल ह्या केसमध्ये दिस इज द काउंटर वेट. This is the counterweight and this is the cage. Okay, so weight of empty cage, मोकळं केज, कोणच माणसं नाही त्यामध्ये, is less than weight of counterweight, and the weight of loaded cage is greater than weight of counterweight. ओके, हे लक्षात ठेवायचं. भरलेलं केज असेल माणसं, त्याचं की आता बसलेली उभा राहिलेले आहेत आणि त्याचं जे वेट आहे ते मात्र या काउंटर वेट पेक्षा जास्त असतं. हे दोन गोष्टी लक्षात ठेवायचं. फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन विल बी द वन कॉझिंग अपवर्ड मोशन ऑफ होइस्ट. फॉर एक्झाम्पल हे जर लिफ्ट जे आहे, लोड कोणता आहे तर लिफ्ट हे लोड आहे. 1 मिनिट. लिफ्ट हे लोड आहे. ओके, वी हॅव टू lift this hoist upward direction, so the direction of rotation must be anti-clockwise direction. So the forward speed will be the anti-clockwise direction. Okay, quadrant 1, forward motoring. I will erase all those things first. Okay, quadrant first is nothing but what? A forward motoring. Okay, forward motoring means what? Your speed must be forward. 1 minute. Okay, forward motoring means what? The speed must be forward. In this case, forward is an anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so let me, forward is equal to anti-clockwise. Okay, forward motoring, to move the load, and motoring means what? You have to supply energy to the motor to drive it. To move the loaded cage upward, motor has to rotate in anti-clockwise direction, so it is the forward direction. Okay, for example, if you see this diagram, okay, where the cage is loaded. Okay, in first quadrant the cage is loaded. Okay, and we have to lift this cage. Okay, for the load, sorry, or the weight or force working on this particular loaded cage is the gravity force. Okay, and it is acting in direct downward direction. Okay, so we have to lift this cage against the effect of gravity. Okay, so we have to give power to the motor, okay, in order to lift this load, because the weight of loaded cage is greater than the counterweight. Means what? The counterweight is not able to lift the loaded cage. Okay, so in order to lift the loaded cage, we have to rotate this motor. Okay, so that we have to give power to this motor. So what we are giving power means what? We are working in motoring operation. Okay, so to lift this cage or hoist or lift, we have to rotate the machine in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, here I have shown the direction, anti-clockwise direction. And to rotate the machine in anti-clockwise direction, you have to, or the machine must develop a motor torque in the same direction, okay, anti-clockwise direction. Both the torque and speed must be working in anti-clockwise direction. Okay. Here the speed is again forward. Okay, we have taken anti-clockwise as the forward speed, and the machine is working as a motor. Okay, means what? It is taking power from source. Okay, therefore it is a motoring, forward motoring operation. Okay. In second quadrant of 1 minute, for example, in first quadrant, okay, they have shown the direction of speed and motor torque, and the loaded cage is acting in the downward direction under the influence of gravity. So the load torque is working in the clockwise direction, opposite to that of the motor torque. Okay, you can show such in every quadrant. Okay, in second quadrant, what you have to do, 1 minute. What you have to do, you have to lift unloaded cage, empty cage upward. Okay, the empty cage will be moved upward. Okay, the effect of counterweight is sufficient to do that. Okay, counterweight जे आहे ते ग्रॅव्हिटीमुळे त्याचे कायम डायरेक्शन डाऊनवर्डच असणार आहे. आणि काउंटरवेटचं जे काही वेट आहे, इट इज ऑलवेज ग्रेटर दॅन द वेट ऑफ द एम्प्टी केज. ओके, त्यामुळे एम्प्टी केज जी आहे ती आपोआपच वर जाणार आहे. काउंटरवेट जे आहे ते ग्रॅव्हिटीमुळे खाली येत आहे आणि एम्प्टी केज आहे ते वर जाणार. काय झालं? हॅलो, माझा आवाज व्यवस्थित येतोय ना? ऐश्वर्या वडगावे, हॅलो.
हॅलो.
हा, माझा आवाज व्यवस्थित येतोय का?
हो हो येतोय.
ओके, ठीक आहे. ओके, इन नेक्स्ट सेकंड क्वाड्रंट म्हणजे केस काय आहे, तर त्या ठिकाणी केज जी आहे ती एम्प्टी आहे आणि ती केज आहे ती आपल्याला अपवर्ड मूव्ह करायची. ओके, ती अपवर्ड मूव्ह करण्यासाठी काउंटरवेटचा इफेक्ट आहे तो सफिशियंट आहे, बिकॉज द काउंटरवेट इज ऑलवेज वर्किंग इन द डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन. ओके, अंडर द इन्फ्लुएन्स ऑफ ग्रॅव्हिटी इटसेल्फ. ओके, मग ही केज जी आहे ती वर आपोआपच जाणार आहे, मात्र ही सेफली वर गेली पाहिजे. ओके, आपण समजा त्या मोटरवर काहीच कंट्रोल ठेवला नाही, काय होईल त्या ठिकाणी काउंटरवेट एकदमच फास्ट मध्ये खाली येईल आणि खूपच फास्ट वर जाईल आणि मे बी त्या ठिकाणी ऍक्सिडेंट होऊ शकतो. त्यामुळे ही वर तर न्यायच पाहिजे, मात्र ती हळूहळूच वर न्यायची. ओके, वर नेण्यासाठी तुम्हाला डायरेक्शन ऑफ रोटेशन कशा असली पाहिजे, तर अँटी क्लॉकवाईज पाहिजे. मात्र ती सेफली वर जर न्यायची असेल तर जो काही मोटर टॉर्क जो आहे तो अपोजिट डायरेक्शन मध्ये ऍक्ट झाला पाहिजे. ओके, ही जी मोटर ड्राईव्ह होते, रोटेट होते, ती काउंटरवेटमुळे रोटेट होते. ती काही मोटर टॉर्कमुळे रोटेट होत नाहीये, काउंटरवेटमुळे रोटेट होते. ओके, कारण केज आहे ती एम्प्टी आहे. मग मात्र ती एम्प्टी केज आहे ती सेफली जर हळूहळू वर न्यायची असेल, दिलेल्या डिझायर्ड स्पीडने न्यायची असेल, तर मोटर टॉर्क जो आहे तो अपोजिट डायरेक्शन मध्ये वर्क झाला पाहिजे. ऑब्विसली लोड टॉर्क ह्या केसमध्ये जे असणार आहे तो अंडर द इन्फ्लुएन्स ऑफ द काउंटर वेट, it is working in the opposite direction that of the motor torque. Okay, कळालंय सगळ्यांना? ही दुसरी केस कळाली? अनिल थोरात कळाली का? अनिल थोरात कळाली का? आरती पवार कळाली ना? ओके. ओके, नेक्स्ट थर्ड क्वाड्रंट केस काय आहे, वी हॅव टू मूव्ह एम्प्टी केज इन डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन. एम्प्टी केज इन डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन. ओके, अगेन the weight of counterweight is greater than the weight of the empty cage. Means what? This counterweight will always act in downward direction. Okay, downward direction means what? The effect of counterweight on empty cage is that the empty cage will move upward. under the influence of the counterweight, but we want this empty cage to go downward. Okay, so to go downward we have to rotate the machine in clockwise direction. Okay, and to rotate the machine in clockwise direction, the motor torque is also has to rotate in or act in the clockwise direction. Okay, means what? To rotate the machine in clockwise direction, so that the empty cage will go downward against the effect of the counterweight. Against the effect of the counterweight, we have to develop a motor torque in the clockwise direction. Okay, means what? Now we are providing power to the motor so that the empty cage go downward. Okay, means what? This is the motoring. Okay, this is the motoring operation. Okay, as we are providing energy to the motor so that it will rotate in clockwise direction against the effect of the counterweight. Okay, again the speed is the clockwise direction, so it is a reverse motoring. Similarly, fourth quadrant you can show that it is a reverse braking. Reverse braking, why? Because the speed is in the clockwise direction and the torque is in the anti-clockwise direction. Why? You have to send this loaded cage downward. Okay, loaded cage जे आहे ते आपोआपच खाली जाणार आहे कारण त्याचं वेट जे आहे ते काउंटर वेट पेक्षा जास्तच आहे. ओके, मग ते मात्र सेफली खाली केलं पाहिजे. म्हणजेच काय, सेफली खाली जर त्याला पाठवायचं असेल तर मोटर टॉर्क आहे तो अगेन्स्ट द स्पीड ऑफ द मशीन आहे तो ऍक्ट झाला पाहिजे. म्हणजेच स्पीड आहे ती क्लॉकवाईज असेल तर मोटर टॉर्क आहे तो अँटी क्लॉकवाईज रोटेट ऍक्ट झाला पाहिजे. म्हणजे जी सेफली आहे ती ग्रॅव्हिटीच्या इफेक्ट मध्ये खाली जाईल, आपोआपच खाली जाणार आहे ती. म्हणजे त्या ठिकाणी स्पीड इज रिव्हर्स